What do you think you're doing? Becoming a member, Hokey Pokey? Is that what you think? Ah! Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I don't know how many months that is because YouTube doesn't say, but thank you. And welcome, everybody. I'm starting a little bit early. We don't have too many viewers in here yet, but I just want to start, man. I just want to freaking start. Hello! Welcome. Oh, yeah, I didn't do it for the... Let me... Good. Welcome. It's good to see you guys. Hope you're all doing well today. It's your boy, Jimmy Dean. Start the stream. I did. The Sentinel better be flyable. Everything's flyable if you're brave enough. Duh. You think I wouldn't want to control a massive, enormous, large Guardian? Of course I would. Or, that's pretty true, actually. It's looking good. It's looking pretty good. I gotta show you guys some cool stuff about it. Especially you, Rain, since you're freaking out about it. There's some interesting developments, okay? You can't tell right now, because I haven't put it in game yet, but I did a lot of work on the textures for this bad boy. It looks a lot cooler, in my honest HMO. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at that. But first, Squiggly Boy behind you? Yeah, that's Jimmy Dean. Alright. Look at this big boy here. Watch him. My bad. Honestly, did not expect to see that. Fix broken animations? Yeah, all broken animations are fixed. Today I'm going to make a better idle animation. The temporary one I have, where bro's just sitting there going, ooh, we're going to fix that. Because I'm going to be real, not exactly inspired, nor interesting. But we're going to make it look a lot cooler than that. Because we have to. Or else I'll die in real life. And nobody wants that, hopefully. Let me show you what's going to go on here. Oh, I possessed the Warthog, my bad. Let me in! There we go. Check it out. How do you stream this without Microsoft checking out the videos? Oh, this is not a Microsoft asset. I made this. It's based on a leaked asset that I used as reference, but I made this completely from scratch. This is all my own work, this giant Guardian. Now, if you look at the leaked one, it's really messy and super early, almost like, I want to say it is the blockout stage more than anything. You might be like, okay, that's pretty cool, man. I like your big laser guy, but check this stuff out. We're only 5 minutes into the stream. Time is going at like molasses pace for me right now. Probably because I got one of these. Makes streams better. But can I summon mini boys? Not yet, but it will. All right, check this out. 1, 2. This is the beginning stages of the Guardian's rise into the level. I kind of broke it though. But yeah, we got a gigantic water explosion that I spent probably way too much time on making look half decent. Then next, the plan is to make it a more cinematic experience overall, right? Because it's kind of lame if you hit secret buttons on the map and then instantly just water explosion, bro, rise up. What if instead everything like shook a little bit, like the whole map shook, and it was like you heard this creepy ass, like ominous sound, just wow, some crazy War of the Worlds-esque noise, and then it kind of like builds to like a peak, and then it stops, and then the water just boom explodes out. That would be peak cinema, absolute cinema. So that's the plan, for now anyway. Maybe distant roar like the scare prelude in the storm. Yeah, that's exactly like that, yeah. Distant, kind of echoey, a little bit of reverb to it. You're just like, I did not say come, I said coom. Okay, very different, very, very different. We already know he drank coffee. Yeah, I drank coffee like an hour ago. Coom, okay, I get it. All right, I fucking, yeah, it's coom. The water cooms. Look, you can hear it. It says coom. Listen. Dude, I told you. You guys didn't believe me. Didn't believe me. Unbelievable. An hour ago, what about coffee now? Well, maybe I'll get some in a little bit. For now, my coffee is this shiny red ball. It's a health potion, you know? Coffee drains your health a little bit. You gotta get the chug jug out. You gotta get the health potion or else. Just eat caffeine pills. Listen, I like coffee. I'm not a caffeine addict. All right, very big difference. Though, if I was working, no, you know, maybe do a few lines. Yeah, a few line reads from my new video script. Yeah, 100%, 100%. You're so right. Snort gamer subs. I know somebody who actually did that. Don't do that. Don't do that shit. Do not snort G Fuel or gamer subs. Was it gamer subs or G Fuel? I don't remember. I think it was gamer subs. Right, anyway, I'm getting a little distracted. So, let me pop open Substance Painter. To make an El Dorito version for Ultimate Forge? Yes. I still want to see if it's possible for me to make an El Dorito version of this map. I haven't really made that a priority at all recently, but with my new video coming out, I think I'm going to do an entire thing with El Dorito if possible, because at this point, I think I've just given up hope that there will ever be a modded custom games browser. And I think it would be way better to just let people know, like, hey, El Dorito exists, and it is the modded game browser, since 90% of people are going to want to play on Halo 3 modded maps anyways. So, I might just do that, honestly. I'm really vibing with that idea, because, I mean, generally speaking, as much as it would be awesome to have reach mods and multiplayer and stuff, like, that just ain't happening. So Microsoft doesn't kill it again. Dude, if they kill it again, and then they don't add a modded customs game browser to MCC, I am going to throw such a little fucking shitstorm. I am gonna kick my legs angrily and start screaming and crying and pissing myself everywhere. I will throw a fit like a little boy, bro. I will devolve into a small little child, and I will be so angry. Anyway, I was working on some new textures for the Guardian. I don't really love these designs, but also I don't really care that much, because most of this is going to be hidden away. At that point, we should just play El Dorito and Protest. I mean, the mods I make are primarily multiplayer mods, so, like, where do you play a Halo 2 multiplayer mod? Project Cartographer, ideally. Where do you play a Halo 3 multiplayer mod? El Dorito, ideally. Like, it's not, you know, it's not fucking rocket science. It's too annoying to set stuff up in MCC. It's like, the only reason people do it in MCC is because people have MCC and people... Where do you play CE mod? Custom Edition. Ideally, everything just works better there. The ports to MCC are great, but, like, with no customs game browser, like, why would you play on there? That just doesn't make any sense. Like, anybody with any common sense would be like, yeah, that sounds annoying. I don't want to set up a lobby with, like, a bunch of people. That sucks ass. It's annoying and it takes forever and it's not intuitive and it breaks down and the menu has bugs still. That'll probably never get fixed at this rate. Sorry, I'm complaining, but you guys know me. Halo's #1 fan. Darksteel, thanks for the $2 tip, man. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. Said not to be Debbie Downer, but you goddamn know the second El Dorito on the new team gets popular, they'll just DMCA it again, but worse, because it'll take away from our new Halo game, and then proceed to do fuck all about anything about MCC's current complaints. Yeah, if that happened, I would just become, like, Microsoft's biggest hater. Like, I straight up, not that that, like, means anything to them, but, like, I would just become the biggest hater of all time. Like, I would just stop caring. I'd be like, I'd just be pissed, honestly. I'd be so pissed. Like, oh, you're not going to give us a customs browser, and a community mod that does give it to us gets shut down? Like, so that's why I don't know if it would get shut down. I honestly don't think it would get shut down. To be fair, you can already hate Microsoft now. I know, but, like, I'm talking about, like, openly. Like, I don't openly hate Microsoft. I don't go on Twitter and be like, Microsoft sucks. Like, yeah, they do suck. Big ass. But I'm not going to, like, go around everywhere and just be like, freaking Microsoft. I have better things to do with my time. What are we listening to right now? Is this Skyrim? Oblivion? What? This is so copyrighted! What are we listening to? Bitch, what the fuck? What is this? Original motion picture soundtrack? Bro! I hope I was talking over that enough. Whatever, bro. I don't even care, bro. I don't even care. Anyway, let's get some cool height details on here. I want to try something. I marked these edges as sharp so you can see this really harsh line in between them. I'm probably going to smooth these out. But before I do, I want to give this a go. I'm going to make a new layer. I'm going to put it under here. I want to draw like some edges on all of these areas here, like so. Like that, there, that, there. Right, so if I do that, right, oh, I guess I would have to do it here too. Like that. Kind of hard to get in here because I didn't separate my model very well, but I'll just do like as far as I can reasonably. There we go, not bad. Okay, so we'll try that. And what I want to do, the reason I'm doing this, whatever. Needs a paint layer. I don't think that's gonna look very good. Ooh, wait, I have an idea though. What if I continue to do the entire fill-in here? How would that look? Oops. Just remove it from here. Oh, I didn't mean to fill all of this. I meant to remove it all. Anyway, I'm gonna try this. I don't want to spend too much of the stream painting stuff today, because trust me, I know, it can be boring as fuck. But it's gotta be done, and it'll inevitably, hopefully, look pretty cool. I think Microsoft were axing Halo 9 files, not Eldorado itself. Yeah, I mean, it's their proprietary stuff. Like, they kind of have to. It's not really optional for them, but also, if they're just, like, not gonna, you know, do it for MCC and then shut down the one game that actually is doing it, I will scream and cry and piss my pants. Halo 9 stuff are definitely a no-no known situation. Yep, they are, but also that is my tipping point. That is my tipping point when I go from being like a reasonably happy Halo content creator to being like posting like 3 videos a week of like, why 343 is a bad company and ruined Halo. Like that's my tipping point right there. I don't know what I want to do with this. Maybe I'll leave it like this. I don't really need to do anything crazy with it. Not bad. I'm gonna pause on the buzzball. Did I drink half a buzzball and I'm just like, this shit crazy. Some aggressive color on the trims, I suppose. I want to export this actually, and I would like to just get this in game because let's do export textures, Jace. All right, I'm gonna throw all of these here. You guys stare at my video game for a second. Let me get a couple things set up. Photoshop for one. I don't have any of my project files open. I was just kind of winging the stream today. I was busy right up till the start of stream. L3, editing kit, data. We also want the tags folder because we're gamers and we fuck with tags heavily. All right. I think I'm mostly set up here. Boom, boom, boom. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to our data folder where we have the objects, characters, Guardian Accumulator, bitmaps. We're gonna grab the diffuse maps and we're gonna throw them in Photoshop really quick because I keep being lazy and not inverting the roughness maps in Substance Painter. I honestly am not sure if you can globally do it. But the deed is done. So now we go back to our thick drivable tractor when? I'm glad you asked. Anyway. It's when I do my farming simulator Halo 3 mod. Alright, let's see. How are we looking? Is it cooking? Okay, I'd say the front definitely looks a bit better. The differences are honestly subtle. There's not a ton to it, but there's more detailing there near the bottom that most people will never notice or care about, but I like it. The backside has gotten some new details. We got some of these lines right here, a little bit of detailing in there. Not bad, not bad. It adds a little bit, makes it feel a little less barren. The backside, pretty cool. Got some subtle Forerunner rustic runes all over it. Very weathered, very worn. You can barely even tell what's going on, but I like that. I think it's pretty cool. The main detail is definitely going to be this section here. I do think I need something right here, something kind of impressive and cool. But yeah, that actually looks pretty good. I'm pleasantly surprised by how those came out. I'm pleasantly surprised. Does it need backlights? Needs back shots. Have you seen this thing? God damn. What do you mean by backlights? What does that mean? You should give it some idle standby animations. Yeah, I'm going to. The idle animation, I was talking about this earlier when I was starting stream. It's really boring. I made it like, I basically made this animation so that it had an animation and could spawn in the game without causing errors. So, you know, not exactly an inspired animation. So I'll make a new one. I found an old-ass post from Serage and Halo Mods Discord that provided the export settings, export texture from Substance into Halo 3's Cooked Torrents PBR format. What? I mean, I have a Halo 3 Substance Painter preset that somebody made that's like super detailed. It's honestly so detailed that I don't use it because it's confusing as shit and there's no explanations for it. So I just said, fuck it. I tried using it for one project. I used it for the Warthog, the doors on the Warthog and the treads on the Warthog, and honestly it works pretty good. But also, shit was asked to work with. I cannot lie. There was no, I needed more documentation on that shit and I did not get it. But it was really good. If I knew how to use it, it would have been the best thing ever. Love to see a ton of tiny little blue lights on the thing. I might. I don't know if the Guardians are, what do you guys think? Like it, you know, I'm gonna add a poll because I never do polls. Let's do, I'm gonna start a poll here. All right, let me ask the question. Should the Guardian have lights? Yes, make it more like normal Sentinels. Or no, it's a monolith in a diff style. All right, you guys vote. What do you think? Because I think it could look good with lights, but I also am personally... Actually, I'm not going to say anything. I just want you guys to do a little vote if you care enough to. If you care, if you give a shite. Damn, almost everybody's voting for yes, make it more like Sentinels, so... I'm seeing that number's going up. Maybe they only glow sometimes. I mean, technically it does have a little bit of that light thing going on, you know? But I gotta plug my controller in. Because it does have lights. They just only show up when it fires. occasionally light up brighter or darker. That would be kind of cool. Yeah. Okay, let's end the poll. So it's kind of split, but most people are leaning towards, yeah, give it some lights. I think I'd be okay with that. The fully dark, crusty stone monolith, it can be changed. But it's cool when it fires right. I still think it could have better sounds. I did not really cook all that hard with the sounds. They're decent, but plus the timing of the animation's been bothering me a bit too. It needs a little bit of tweaking there. I just threw a vote. I don't know what I voted for. What do you mean? I gave detailed questions and detailed responses. How do you not know? Just read, bro. Just read. Rose acted like I just wrote yes and no. Very nice mod, thank you. It is quite epic style, if I do say so myself. Yeah, I think it'll be a lot of fun. I'm excited to do a game night where somebody triggers this, honestly, once it's done. I want to finish it up, ideally, like, today. Read for us, very smart guy. I can read! I can read, bro. I can read really good, actually. I'm probably the best reader, maybe ever. So, I'm not scared of reading, bro. Reading's never scared me, not even one time. Not even scared, bro. Reading's nothing. It's nothing. Wait, what was it? Storage. I need to go to my Halo 3 projects folder. Why do I have a Pergams folder? When did I misspell that? I don't want models. I want my Guardian. It's beautiful, isn't it? Could add a higher pitch sound on top of the laser to give it a kind of pew pew beam sound. Yeah, I do need a better beam sound. This beam sound that I use for the Guardian is the same as it's the H2A Scarab beam. So I don't want to use it in the end because I plan on using that for the E3 Scarab beam. I think it's perfect as a Scarab beam, and I want to use it for this one. So if the Guardian also uses it, it'd be kind of weird to just like have them both use it. So yeah, I would prefer to keep it for this guy. And Halo Cut content's the best. Does it look like when it's destroyed, does it have a destroy animation yet? Not yet. Is it a little Sentinel debris pieces? I'll definitely be chunking it up. Looks like E3 Scarab was supposed to be accurate, and you were able to eyeball it. Oh, how accurate? Yeah, I studied I studied those pictures like crazy. I wish that I had the textures, because there's a couple things that are off. Like the backside is probably the most off, because the only reference I had for the backside was really blurry and kind of dark and shadowed, but I could just barely make out some of the details. But yeah, no, I'm glad. It honestly, I don't know how much better I would have been able to make it, frankly, than this, but it's decent. It's not bad. It's not bad. There are some designs on that face I think I probably need to tweak. Call it a face, but you know, like the mouth headpiece thing. Like it's weird twitching still. Alright, we gotta do an animation for this guy. Because the little up and down bobbing that it does is extremely boring. And I'm just gonna say it, alright? Not a huge fan. Not a huge fan. We must get good animations, we will. We're gonna get them right now. No way to board it? For the big Scarab? No, not yet. I do plan on doing an interior though. I'm probably gonna make these into doors here. I'm gonna model these into doors and just like edit the textures a bit. The flood door has good animations, I know. How many hours today did you watch the flood doors open and close for, Hyper? 6, 7? Ribs lightly articulating like breathing maybe? Yeah. Actually, I wasn't thinking about doing just like a smooth articulation. I was thinking of doing like a little, like every once in a while it's like chunk, chunk, and then like down lower it goes like chunk, chunk. I kind of want it to be like slightly moving and twitching little bits, like rotating, like maybe the arms will rotate every once in a while. I want the idle animation to be pretty long, to be honest. That way I can add a decent amount of detail in it. There's a link for you in stream chat. I'll bet. Okay, 120 to 240. Let's make this a 240 frame animation, meaning like 60 by 240, 360. What is that, like 8 seconds? 6, 7 seconds? I don't know how many seconds that is, but it's enough. Let's see, stream chat. Kill 3 spec loss. I think I have this. This is from 2021. No, this is probably better. Specular gloss, quick torrents. I might actually use that. The only reason I don't use it right now is because I like to use smart materials because it saves me a shit ton of time. Be able to just like slap a really high quality material on with like very little effort. All right, hear me out, hear me out. This is my thought. On the beginning of this animation, I want to take this, right here. And like frame 28. Let's do it on like frame 30 just so it's even for now. For like 30 to 40. I'm gonna go GZ like 10. GZ minus 10. It's like a little, just a subtle ka-chunk, right? And we leave it there for 5 frames, and then we bring it back to at frame like 55. Ka-chunk. And then we'll make it like quartic for both of these. And then it'll like, maybe I'll even hold it for longer. We'll have subtle movements like it's, oops. It's just chunk, chunk. Little subtle movements throughout the idle animation like that. Like I want to do another one over here, but like lower in the body. Make it a little bit snappier of a movement. Just a little like quicker, you mean? I could do quicker. Like breathing. Yeah, I'll do some more like breathing stuff. I'm just gonna do a lot of subtle, small movements throughout this thing. So 150 to 155, maybe I could do like GZ minus 5 here. And then on that same frame that it does that, I could have like 2 below it, do the same thing where it goes on a 5 frame movement. Like there, chunk, like very subtle. And then for the, which, honestly, I can't even tell which ones are, I think it was these two. And then we'll have these on 165 to 170 go GZ minus GZ5, and then we'll grab the other 2 that are extended right here and move them to GZ5. So just kind of some subtle rib movements. I could probably move them a bit more, actually. Give them a little bit of time to just kind of dwell on their movements. Very subtle stuff. So like they tilt out of place and the pieces adjust back together. Exactly, kind of like the movements and like the different systems that this thing is running off of are at any given moment just kind of moving around and doing their thing. Kind of testing and articulating all over the place. Articulating everywhere. Oh my god. We'll do one right here where like this one at like 100. I'll do a third one and then it'll probably be fine after that. We'll have it. So like 5 frames, a little GZ, that's 8. GZ 8. Just some very subtle movements. So if we just look at, now that we've only focused on the ribs here, so we take a look at like the rib animation overall, it looks like this. It's chilling, it's breathing, it's moving up, down, it's chilling. Very subtle articulations. And also the wing pieces rotate a little forward or backwards when it moves. I tried that, but it didn't actually look very good. Because just the movement system in Halo 3 doesn't have the best blending for a flying animation. So it was kind of like it was just sitting there, and then the moment it moved forward, it would go like, ooh, ooh, ooh. And if you went side to side. I mean, I can literally show you what that might look like on something that's even faster. It looks better on faster moving stuff. But here on the Guardian, this Sentinel, you can kind of see, if it's faster, it makes more sense because the animations snap together faster. But yeah, it looks kind of like jerky, if you see. So I tried that, and it honestly, just on something as big and monolithic as that, the quick jerky animations just looked wrong. They didn't look very good. And as far as I know, there's no way to slow these down. Like, it looks decent on the Guardian, and I can probably use it on this whenever I redo this and add some stuff to it, but for now, not a huge one. I didn't add any extra forward and back movements for the rib plates. Like some extra teeny little struts that expand off the rib plates itself when it expands to fire. You know, that would actually be a pretty good idea. When it came to the ribs, I just basically did my best to reference the exact structures that were on the leak as reference. So I just like basically went in and like remodeled those to the best of my ability, only adding and adjusting the tiniest of bits so that it more or less matched up. And the reason I did that is because these rib structures show up in a lot of Foreigner architecture in Halo 3, and I wanted to make sure that they continued to match that, because it's kind of a big deal that the Guardians like rib structures are seen all over the place. But it would be pretty cool, like if they just kind of like, you know, like pulled off of the ribs. That would look cool. That would look very cool. A little extra shaking for the idle. Oh, you just reminded me. When it starts charging, I want everything to shake. I forgot to add shake effects to the like shaking screen effects. Definitely got to do that. Oh, also to the water explosion. That needs a shake. There needs to be a lot of screen shaking with this thing. It adds a ton of impact to the overall vibe and feel of it. Wondering why it missed some oomph that I was hoping to have. Have you worked on the cape, Mr. Modern Man? Was curious since you mentioned it last. Last stream, we spent a while working to see if we could get cloth physics working, and they sort of kind of worked, but it wasn't good enough that I wanted to use it, because it didn't work exactly right. You basically need two axes of the cloth to be locked. I wanted it to just be like a top axis, and the cloth could kind of like hang like this, but one of the sides of the axis has to be locked in so that you have it kind of like this, which means that if you moved, like one axis would always be there, and you would only get like a corner of it kind of flowing a little bit, so it really didn't work out great. So I'm gonna get back to work on making this this look better. I don't like this very much. This is kind of basic and boring, and I think I can definitely do better than this. It's not bad, but it could definitely be better. Maybe I'll do some on it today, because I'm gonna be cooking today. First though, more subtle idle animation stuff. So first we have our rib movements. Now, keeping in mind when the rib movements happen, I want to add in toward the end here, maybe some of these bits kind of extending or rotating a little bit. So like this top one here, I want to take it on frame, let's take frame 200. On frame 200, we'll have it be locked in there. And then at 210, we can have it kind of go out like 25 units there. We'll lock it, and then 25 units back. Oh, it'll look like maybe longer for that one, actually. Because this is actually in like slow-mo, technically. It honestly, these animations might be too quick. So I might have to like extend it out and slow things down a bit. I think this is a very monolithic, large entity that it really should feel a bit slow. Speaking of which, let's put these on Cordic, because I think they'll like wind up, looks a little bit nicer. I might have to reduce that, because when it's charging, it might be a bit too much. We'll see though. Anyway, this thing goes up. Let's say at the very beginning of the animation, after that goes in, or no, maybe like at frame 80, perhaps, we could have this over here and do kind of its own little thing as well. So frame 80. Go GY 15, GY 15 to kind of like just pull it out a little bit. We'll go like a couple frames ahead, insert another keyframe, and then we'll copy this one here. Another subtle movement that might be cool is like the eyelid here. This thing could move a little bit. I might add some textures around the eye and then rotate that so you can kind of see a little bit of like twisting and turning. Might look cool. Little eye twist. Exactly. Okay. I swear I read that after. I'm just stealing your ideas out here. Alright, for the eyelid, we'll go 130 on 140. I want to make this like a long one where it kind of goes like down at 160. So like, be like there. And then have like a quick pullback here. So it goes kind of like, okay, maybe not that far actually. That was much further than I expected it to go. Needs to be more subtle. Like that, that's pretty good. Not bad, not bad. It does have a lot of moving body parts as well. Excuse me. So I could take like, sorry Weasel. It's not looking particularly organic and cool yet, but we can make it work. The root animation actually. Root bone, root bone. Let's move you to 60. Move you to 120. And you to 180. Now it has that same breathing cadence to it that I had before, which I thought was actually decent, but perhaps I can do some like twisting motion to the body to make it a little bit less static and monolithic. So like maybe here and here, go to like frame 60, and I could kind of like twist it a little bit. Then bring it back by frame 120. And by like frame 180, I could have it twist the other way. Yo, Adam, thanks for the 2, man. Hello day, so I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. You said, yo, it's been like 2 weeks since I last tuned in. Last I saw you were looking at files from the dig site leak. What's been happening? The dig site leak files are not allowed to be shown anywhere. It'll get you a Microsoft DMCA copyright strike on your channel. Big deal for YouTubers. You basically get super fucked if you get one of those. So no more of that ever. Instead, I have fully recreated the Guardian Accumulator, the really big one. I remade it completely from scratch. Been retexturing it, animating it, giving it all kinds of cool stuff. And honestly, it's going pretty good. And I've been tweaking it for a while. I think out of everything in the leaks, besides like the Forerunner City, which I thought was cool as fuck, and I really wish I could still use and do stuff with on stream, seeing this big bad boy here is pretty damn cool. And definitely want to keep working on it, because, I don't know, I'm just kind of obsessed with it. Second time the ribs expand a little, have that big low piece move too. Oh yeah, that's not a bad idea. Have it move with it. Yeah, I kind of like that. That'd be sick. But thank you for the 2 again, Adam. Yeah, I'll show you here what we've got cooking with this thing. It's not bad. A duck tipped $5. Thank you. Hey, got any grapes? You know, actually today we do have some grapes. We do have some grapes. Wait for it. I accidentally killed his AI, but he still fires. Oh! That's a nice grape. He shoots a lot of grape juice. That's a lot. That is a lot. If anybody says it's not a lot, they're wrong, because it's a lot, and that's just science. That's true. Let me tell you. Why is he so angry? I stole his girl. That'll be real. She's fine. God damn. Make impacts bigger? I might. I mean, they're not bad. It's like scarab beam sized impacts. It's literally just a retextured scarab beam impact. I can show you. Let's summon him again. He rises. That's what the beam impact looks like right now. I think it's pretty good. I got a Lake Nut button IMC. I don't know how I feel about that. Alright, we need our data folder open here. I'm going to drag this new animation in, so this will be characters, Guardian Accumulator, do the animations. We need Guardian large animations, and we got to go, well, let me use you. Okay, cool. Alright, let's do any idle, throw it into here, and we're going to do tool. Let's do the same as this, but instead of bitmaps, we're going to run the model animations command. Oh, he disappeared. Oh, it's a little too fast, to be honest. Looks a bit off. I'm not sure I like it very much. I think if it was slower, it would be better. Let me go here, scale 2, that puts us up to a 480 frame animation. Maybe if it's longer, it would be better. This will take a while to export, but it should be better. Also, to be fair, the eye is like the size of a mongoose. Yeah, the eye is really big. Here, we'll do it's pretty big. Don't think you're going to be able to do too much with this as a weapon. For the smaller Guardians, hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's definitely going to be a weapon. That's going to be a whole ass weapon. It's going to be cool. This thing, not so much. Rejected Drake Botgun. What? Does your ODST drop pod rely on a script to not die? Is that why it's not on the GitHub? Oh no, it's a messed up file. It's one of my many files that's like really messy and spread over multiple different files. I just have to clean it up. Like half of my other vehicles. Only my newer vehicles are on GitHub because I actually have them using clean, organized file structures. Okay, check it out. I need to make his eye a separate material so it doesn't have that scratchiness on it. It's kind of bothering me. It's been bothering me for a while. You could add some clank sounds on the plates, expand and retract it. Definitely. I need to get some good clank sounds. Currently, I just don't have that many. After I get a decent amount more, the idle animation I think will look better. It'll also hopefully look a bit better after I've slowed it down. Whenever that's done exporting in the background, I took the speed of the animation and cut it in half, so it should be a decent bit slower. A little bit. I hope you can get to a point where it looks like it's outpouring. It's an outpouring font with a pool at the bottom, like in the... Oh, you're talking about the cape, right? Yeah, the cape. doing something like this isn't my strong suit. I know, like, how to do something like this, but using Halo 3 shaders to do it is the bigger challenge to me. Because it's like... Hold on. Show you. This is how I originally thought to do it, right? So you would have, like... You would basically have a cape, right? Like, imagine I make a 3D model, okay, and it's shaped like this for the cape. Obviously, you don't want to render everything in here, or else it's going to look like a crappy trapezoid. So instead, what you do is you make a mask, basically, where, like, you draw where it's kind of like this wavy, broken up, like, cape shape like this all the way down, and then you would only have plasma textures inside this cool drawn texture that's just kind of on your trapezoid, so that it never, like, reaches the edges. You never see the hard edges. So you basically have that. And then my thought was, well, if I can just scroll, like, plasma textures throughout here and just kind of have them warping and then kind of make it so there's, like, holes in the bottom of this mask and stuff, it would look good, but it honestly just looks too static. And I've been having trouble with that because you don't really get, like, this is my attempt at that, and you just don't get enough control to kind of pull off what I was wanting to do there. Adam, thanks for the 2, man. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. He said, I have questions. 1, does he despawn after a while, or does he stay indefinitely? And 2, is he invulnerable? Does he have a set health pool? The idea of an invincible roaming AI that becomes everyone's problem when someone sounds like a hilarious idea. I'm definitely going to make him killable. Definitely going to make him killable. But, big buts, I am going to probably have to kill both BFGs when he spawns. Can you not animate the mask? So you can, and that's actually what I'm doing here. I have, basically, it's using the harsh edges, which I'm sure you can kind of see. There's these harsh edges here, because I'm not masking those out. Instead, what I'm trying here is the mask for this one is a looping mask, which basically means it's using the harsh edges on the side. So I basically have to model in the actual shape of, like, the roughness. But the mask itself is actually, like, a rough, torn up bit here, and it's scrolling left and right to kind of add a little bit of dynamicness to the edge, the worn edge here. Which you can kind of see if you look closely. You can see, like, the circle right here is kind of moving to the right, because that's part of the main mask, so it's kind of adding a dynamic shape to it. But it's going slow enough that it's, like, dynamic, but not fast enough that you can see it. And I feel like that's a half-decent solution, but still not getting it to the point where I want it. Your membership, rest in peace, Andy. Rest in peace. And we're not doing anything interesting enough on these streams for anybody to be throwing out big gifts these days, because I'm too obsessed with this Guardian animation and stuff. We'll get there, though. We'll get there. Let's see. This is the new idle animation. Oh, pretty slow and subtle. I kind of like it. Yeah, I like that a lot more at this subtle speed. That feels better. Yeah, if there were some, like, sounds to go along with this, it'd be pretty cool. You could hear, like little metallic sounds. That'd be cool. What was the BFG? I might have missed that one. Oh, you know the BFG. It's the code name for the anti-air cannon in the files. Excuse me. Excuse me. Again, my goodness. Yeah, this thing. I love this. This thing is so cool. It'll never get old to me. Too bad. A little bit more left. No, I'm pushing it away. Maybe, like, Toa said you could try mixing fog and flag effects. I don't really think there's nothing foggy you can really do with a shader, like a material shader like this. The closest you can really get, as far as I'm thinking of, is like plasma. Also, Otoa said you could try mixing. Oh yeah, could you animate the bones and cape so it's ways? Yes, I've been thinking about doing that and also modeling in some like hard-edged shapes onto this thing. Maybe even doing like multi-layered materials to kind of give a smoother effect. I've not done something like that before, but I can see in my head that it's possible. I've seen other games do it before and used assets that do stuff like that before. Just haven't done it myself. Adding some fog to simulate extra plasma residue and kind of hide the weird bits and shapes of the plasma. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, these weird bits and shapes here are not the best choice that I made. I just kind of have them on there as a test. It was the last thing I did. I thought it looked half decent. Yo, Adam, thanks for the 2, man. Appreciate it. Reading what Joe said in tip form, because it sounds like a sick idea. You know, there was a idea of a large EMP. When it spawns during the EMP, it's when you should blow up and remove the BFG with scripts. Yeah, that was actually my idea. I think he said that before, and I like the idea a lot. No, I agree. I think that's great. That's what I'm going to end up doing. That's what I've been planning on now ever since, because I'm pretty sure he suggested that before, and I thought it was a really good idea. Excuse me. Oh, my nose. Use it to hide the seams. Yeah, I might do a multi-layered thing so that it hides the seams a little better. I could do like 2 sets of textures, right? I could have like the base texture, which kind of has like the basic hard edge shape, and then like a top texture that goes like over it or under it maybe, that kind of has like some foggy fading to it, so it kind of hides that seam a little bit. I think that's not bad. Gives me praying mantis vibes. This thing gives me praying mantis vibes. Creepy. We have to remove an object from the map because it would shit on the Guardian. It's OP, okay? It just is. Shoot the camera. Alright, here you go. POV, you get fucking annihilated. Smoke venting is sick. Yeah, there was this concept art for, I think it was either Halo 3 or Reach, that had a scarab that vented out steam from the bottom. And ever since I saw that, I was just like, that right there is some sick ass shit. There's nothing more like okay, there's a scene from Attack on Titan that I always think of that does this really good. In like the first episode, when the armored Titan just fucking runs through the fucking wall and obliterates the gate to Shiga and Shina. And then he just like stops and he's like posed, and his fucking jaw plate just like comes down, and just this hot steam vent just goes ksh, like he was just like holding in so much energy. Ever since I saw that, I was just like, that's peak. That kind of effect, that energy release, that's so peak. I was almost debating doing it with the Guardian too. I had even markers made for like little plasma steam vents. Damn it. I just love doing effects. I don't know if it shows from how often I spend time just like doing particle effects and like lights and impact stuff. Oh, speaking of which, I'm gonna do some screen shake stuff for the Guardian. But yeah, I love doing effects so goddamn much. Adam, thank you for the 2. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate it. He said, Guardian Accumulator EMP could be map wide and knock down all vehicles and shields. Would be a funny and sick way to make the whole lobby to have that, oh shit, he's here moment. I think that's a trade-off. It would be both a really good oh shit moment, but also it would be kind of annoying, because the thing I want to do with the Guardian is make it add to the experience rather than take away from the experience. When you do something that's kind of like a hidden secret or an addition to the map, I don't want it to like ruin battles that are taking place like somewhere over here. I want the EMP to be a radius that basically encircles the lake. So like the lake, and then like maybe toward the lich, because it's got to be a circle. I think that area is good enough, because if I do that, that kind of balances it between, yeah, it's having an oh shit moment for anybody nearby, but like people in the hangar aren't just like getting annihilated. Because let's be fair, the Guardian, the Guardian Accumulator over here, he's fucking big, but huge grass is way fucking bigger than he is. I mean, even if I like, let me do this. That is a big boom. But also, and while he is really big, and you can see him from across the map, it's not like the biggest thing ever. When you're up close, he's fucking enormous, but I think it would be a lot more balanced to do it another way. Also, that explosion looks so cool from far away. I love how that came out. I'm gonna watch that again. I think I'll watch it again. But Joe said again because constant EMPs suck, guys. Yeah, they do. I will give him an EMP ability, but it'll only activate when you get really close to him. That's so cool. What the fuck? It looks so dope. Speaking of which, we're going to give him that EMP ability today, and I also have to unfuck his AI, because for some reason it is fucked up. You come up here, Weasel? You come sit my lap, Weasel Weasel? The area of effect you keep saying for the EMP effect is basically the same AoE of the nukes? Yeah, pretty much. It's basically like the EMP of the nuke, yeah. Speaking of which, I haven't fired a nuke in a while, and I want to now. I'm just gonna grab a long sword and go for it. I think it should be a slight bit bigger than the nuke's EMP, but not by a lot. I'm just gonna make it cover the lake. If it covers all corners of the lake and then a little bit additionally, then that's perfect. That's probably gonna be a little bit bigger than the nuke. You mean the Mark 1 Chroma? Yeah, that for sure. That's totally, yeah, definitely with that for sure. No, it killed the Guardian. No. This is so sad. Me when I fart? What? Dude, I read that so aggressively in my head. Me when I fart? Figured you'd be done in a similar way to a mantis, just smaller? For what? Oh, how hard it would be to add the prototype suit. Yeah, no, the prototype suit would be very doable. I just don't have a model for it. I would be totally willing to animate it, even, but I just modeling it. Let me see. What does it look like? Oh, it's the Yggdrasil Mark 1. So you have Johnson in it in Halo Wars 2, I think. And then you have this shot of it from Halo Legends. They're about the same, right? They're very similar. But this is actually a pretty detailed model. Is this model available somewhere? Where is this from? Is this Halo Wars 2? I could work with this. That's Halo. Wow, it's way more detailed in Halo Wars 2 than I thought. Maybe it's just the shaders and the normal maps like carrying it really hard, but that's really not bad. That's just a reference image. No, this is rendered in like RTS quality. And the main difference I'm really just seeing here is that the one from Halo Legends just is slightly different and has a helmet. I don't know what the animation to suit up in something like this would be, but it's pretty cool. I mean, Halo Wars 2, it's different. Oh. It's not that detailed in game. Then where is this from? A variant. It makes its debut in Halo Wars 2 in the form of Green Machine. Huh. If only. If only. Look at that HD shit. In-game model. Ah, thank you. Here's the high poly model. That's sick. That's actually so sick. I can't tell how detailed it is from here. That'd be cool to add one day. Whatever. I'm not gonna worry too much about it right now. Have to wait for Skaboodle. His high poly would look sick. Alright, I'm gonna add some screen shake before I forget. I'm very scatterbrained today. Let's do objects, projectile shotgun weapons, nuke launcher. Now, you know what? I want probably the screen shake is under the longsword nuke, which would be under objects, vehicles, longsword, H2A. He's been busy, hasn't he? He's been in recent streams. Yeah, he's doing his thing. Shaders, not shaders. We want the FX for the weapon. FX, no, weapon. FX, man, these are not organized. Screen shake. There we go. That's the one I want. So I'm going to put that in objects, characters, blah, FX, weapon. Actually, let's do FX. I'm just going to do shake. And this is going to be shake charge. I want it to be every time it goes like dong, dong, like things shake like crazy. Not like nuke shaking, but like, you know, reasonably good amounts of shaking. Just these folds up and some plates fold down. You have to climb in and get in position. That's pretty cool. Like, fuck with that. Alright, let's just keep it all like that. AoE core damage, active camouflage damage, 0.1. Adam, thank you for the 2! Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. Guardian's gonna have a bigger health pool. It'd be pretty anticlimactic for it to be summoned and then get one-shotted by a nuke. Yeah, I haven't touched his health yet. Balancing-wise for its health stuff, I'll get to it. But yeah, it's gonna have a lot of health. He said also, and it's probably gonna have a shield. He said also the prototype suits enter exit animation. I have an idea. Have you ever seen an anime movie called Appleseed? I have not. I have not. Alright, let's try this. Guardian Accumulator, we want FX weapon charging effect. And then we'll do for sound alert 1. This is actually the boom sound. We'll do the shake on that, which is objects, characters, Guardian Accumulator. Shake charge. So we'll add that to every single sound alert here. Oops, wrong one. Put that in there, and then sound alert 3 will get the same treatment. Let's see. Does it do it fart? Actually, we're also gonna add a shake to the big cinematic one, because the fact that I just did that and I did not see my screen go as it rose out of the ground has made me sad. And we can do better than that. Go to the water explosion, and then right at the beginning, when all the sounds play and everything, we'll put another shake, and it'll be even bigger. Speaking of which, shake duration. Oh wait, this is what I wanted, was the damage response. Nuke screen shake. We want Guardian Accumulator. Shake. Shake. Charge. Damage response definition. This actually is what controls all of the timing and stuff. Shake duration for shake charge should be like 1 second, and that's probably fine. Camera impulse, 0.9 45 seconds. Rotation 0.5 degrees. Pushback 0.1 degrees. Random translation 0.05 degrees. That should be good. Probably still a bit much, to be honest. Right, but under burst, we will add another new part here. And this is going to be FX. Oh, we're in sound objects. Man, I hate having to go back to this folder every single time. We're gonna do shake. This one's gonna be, oh, we got the Windows 11 bug. Shake rise. The awesome Windows 11 bug where you can no longer use hotkeys to do anything. That is so absolutely so cool. Alright, so we save that, and then we're gonna do the shake charge, which is gonna be renamed to shake. Shake. Gonna be renamed. Bitch, what the fuck? Just shake. What? I would like to type. I would like to type with my keyboard. What is happening? All right, let's give this a try. I don't know if the screen shake's gonna be too much or too little. We'll find out. That was pretty good. Let's see, when it charges though. Oh, you know what? I just realized I actually have to reset it. The sound effects for the charging do not travel instantaneously. They have like Doppler shift, so they take a while to get to you, which normally wouldn't be a big deal because you'd probably be fighting this thing at like a pretty reasonable distance, but on huge grass, that is going to be a bit of a big deal. So I'm going to edit the charging effect for every single sound on here to travel instantaneously to kind of give you that that vibe. So the alert there and the extend sound, both of these are now going to instant sound propagate. All right, there we go. Now we're set. One more thing. I can't help myself, but one more thing. The shake charge is fine. But what I do want is the FX shake rise response definition. I want the timing on that to be a little bit longer. Camera impulse is 0.7, shake duration 1. I'm going to do like 2 and 1.4. I'm just going to double that. Doubling might be too much, but we'll find out. No, that's a lot better. That's a lot better. Yell at the streamer, man. What? Whenever you feel like it. Okay, I'll check stream chat in a sec. Okay, that's kind of scary. The way that my camera shakes when it starts charging is a little bit spooky. Maybe a bit too much camera shake, to be honest, but it's cool. That's pretty dope, I'm gonna be honest. I cannot lie, that's pretty cool. Should I have water dripping off of the Guardian? Lots of stream chat stuff, I'll check. Yeah, I just feel like I should probably have water dripping off of him. Getting all the concept art. You guys are gonna try and distract me. You guys are like, Rejected keeps getting distracted. He never finishes one thing. Meanwhile, all of you distract me with cool shit. Ooh, wait, this concept art does go hard. Ooh, especially this. Damn, that's rad. Look at that. That's so sick. What the fuck? Why can't rejected stick to a single project? Also rejected, look at this, please make this. The Theseus concept, Jerome. Oh, that's sick, what the fuck? That's a beefy ass mantis. Bro, one day. I want to do the Colossus so bad. Dude, this is Jerome's Theseus mantis. That's pretty sick, actually. That's pretty cool. It's honestly just more heavily armored, but it's still cool. It's got like dual Spartan, quad Spartan laser, excuse me. This is so fucking cool. Hulk Buster. I love that it literally just says Hulk Buster style suit for Master Chief Spartan. That goes so hard. Bro, I would love one day to have like a suit like this for a mission where it's like, Chief, we're giving you an upgrade to your Mjolnir. And then like, because you gotta fight like a fucking scarab head on or something, and it's just this with a shit ton of weapons and like power punches and stuff. Slams. Oh, that'd be so cool. Chief, your Mark 6 isn't gonna cut it for this next mission. I'm giving you an upgrade. It's so funny to me that the Halo Wars 2 guys ended up using the classic UNSC logo. This over the Mantis for real? Yeah, I mean, this is just way more sick. It's just a massively upgraded version of the Mjolnir armor. And then, I mean, the Colossus is just insanely cool. Just insanely cool. It's not that big, though. I thought the Colossus was bigger than this. It's basically the size of the Mega Mantis. Maybe shorter, even. Man, it looked bigger in-game. Yo, Adam, thanks for the 2! Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Found a YouTube clip for the Landmate suits in the Appleseed movie I mentioned. I put it in stream chat. It's a little long, but it might be good inspiration for how I make getting this prototype suit. I'll take a look at it. I don't know how much I can watch. Oh, I don't know how much I can watch without getting copyrighted, but I'll like skip through it.
Check complete. This baby's ready for
this way. This is 2004. The animation's like, it definitely looks a bit 2004, but it's surprisingly detailed for 2004.
Cockpit settings, she's all yours.
Before she is, maybe.
Oh, not bad.
Used in the well, landmates are.
Oh, wait. Go! Excuse me. That was pretty cool.
So, you feel secure?
That's pretty cool. It'd be a little bit hard to do that directly the same as, like, it's definitely better that the Mega Man just has, like, a cockpit, for example, where you can just kind of, like, hop into it. My bad. I didn't mean to do that. Still as cool as ever. The Mantis is a mech, not a suit. Define the difference. Define the difference. You're technically wearing both of them around your body, okay. What's the difference? That one, it just like goes around your body while you move rather than having joysticks to control it? Is it a suicide glitch patch? Yeah, you don't get hurt. At least in MCC. I think that was just an El Dorito thing. Because I don't know how to modify damage tables in El Dorito. It is a mech because you got a cockpit. The prototype suits technically are technically Ambulate with it. I've never heard that word ambulate. Color me impressed, though. By that logic, a car is a mech. True! Is a car not just a cockpit when you get in the driver's seat? Is cereal not soup? Is a hot dog not a sandwich? Tell me, answer me these questions. I need to know! Easy. I miss playing Huge Grass. We're gonna do a game night really soon. Sorry, sound reminds me of the War of the Worlds tripods. Yeah, that was partly the inspiration. I basically just took a foghorn, pitched it way down. Oh! How I feel. Right, we were doing screen shake though. Honestly worked out pretty good. Wonder how far away you can hear that. Wanting a game night, just the last two got canceled. They did. I've been very busy, unfortunately. I think it's Sunday game nights would be good. He to rise up quicker. I think he should rise up quicker, and I should give him some markers so that water can like drip off the sides and the front. I'm gonna do 4 markers. Let's duplicate primary trigger. We're gonna attach it to the main bone. Put it over here for a second. This is gonna be named water water drip, not drop, drip. Let's do that as a name override, and then I'm gonna parent this to, what bone do I want to parent this to? It's the root, I assume would be the best. Parent it to that bone. I didn't keep its transform. That's fine. And then I'm just gonna have it go 90 degrees down, like so. Put one like to the side here, I think would be pretty good. Duplicate it. Give it its negative y-axis, so it's over here. I'll do one on the front over the eye. And then I'll do another one, but on the back. Here. Export it as a JMS. We'll throw it in right there. And we'll render it. Tool, render. Oh, I already have the model animations command. We'll just do render final. That'll take a second, but while that does its thing, I'm going to go ahead and grab the cinematic water rise. They answer me? Wait, Darksteel, I missed your thing. What do you say? How can mirrors be real if our eyes aren't real? Never mind. It does make me think, though, like, if anyone has really been far, even has decided to use, even go on to do look more like. I was thinking about that recently. I don't know. Maybe you guys could help me figure it out, but yeah, I just don't know. Guardian's built-in speed just plays heavy metal songs. It's possible. It's possible. It is 100% possible. All right. I gotta take a look at this water drip stuff here. I have some ideas for it. But hear me out. What music would you play for it rising up? I mean, for huge rest, I don't know if I'll play a music cue for it because it's multiplayer. Oh wait, we already have the water drip effect open. All right, let me look here first. So this isn't going to need the white water, the wave distort, or the shock wave, or the delay. I think all we're going to need is the surge particles. Yo, Adam, thank you for another 2, man. Appreciate it. Thank you. The land mates are a bit complicated, but I imagine they're a good inspiration for prototype suits animations. You should watch Appleseed sometime. It's dated, but I've always thought it was sick. By your logic, the War Dog counts as a suit. That's true. That is technically true. But yeah, I would actually watch that because that's good inspiration. I mean, I've watched like a decent amount of mecha animes and stuff. Technically, Attack on Titan is also a mecha anime. Just throwing that out there. But yeah, no, I'd be down. I don't know if I don't know. The animation doesn't really strike me positively, but it doesn't look bad. Okay, this is going to be some of the water that's falling off. So that's going to be one we'll keep. Fluid upstream medium. What are you? That's I don't know. I don't know about that one. We'll definitely have this one. Okay, let's try all of them. We'll try all of them. So we'll do the first one here. We'll disable the others. Disable and disable for now. And then I'll delete the first burst and the after splash. And for the surge, we'll just start with this one. And it's going to come from a marker not up or gravity, but it's going to come from Cine Water Drip. And for these, they're going to have physics now. We'll get a physics template, so that's going to be tags, FX, physics templates, and we're going to want... We don't want anything that rises, necessarily. Maybe smoke slow. Not smoke slow. We'll just do regular smoke. We'll give it some gravity. Oh, bye, Weasel. Let's do smoke slow. We'll give it physics. Of the gravity be 0.15 for now. The lifespan of each one of these would be like 1.5 to 3 seconds on a particle random. And I don't want to give it too much initial velocity. Maybe like 0.5 to 1. We'll see how this looks. It'll probably be really messed up at first. Last thing we got to do is just add this as an effect on the rising bit. We won't have a starting count. We'll have a starting count of 0, but then we'll have a emission rate of 5 over system age to 0. And the system duration bounds for this should be like 10 seconds. Alright, this is going to look weird at first. Let me throw it onto the animation. It's going to look weird, but let's add a effect reference, and we'll reference this one. Objects, characters. While the rise animation is playing, basically this effect is going to play. This is going to be cinematics, water rise, effects, water drip. And then we'll put that on the actual animation itself. I'm just not going to put anything. Starts at frame, maybe not frame 0, maybe like frame How long is the animation? $300 frames, and I would say probably rise out of the water at about... Start at like frame 100. And then 100 to 300 is 200 frames, which is, I mean, maybe it's more like 6 seconds. We'll do 7. Alright, let's see. It's gonna look really weird at first. We only have one particle. It's probably gonna have weird speed and size. We'll have to tweak it down and then add more particles to make it a little bit dynamic. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna be completely honest. I didn't see shit happen right there. Try that again. Duration is 7 seconds. I feel like 10-second duration. Hasn't cashed only $200 million idea. What? RGB Guardian Accumulator with the eyes of speaker box. I'm not saying I won't do it, alright? I'm not saying I won't do it. Because that's kind of a banging idea, but... Oh, it's because the location was set to none. Okay, that should be better now. Okay, there is definitely water dripping off of it, but it's a little bit much. It looks kind of insane. It's not wrong, but... Alright, so the scale size goes from 1 to 2. We're just going to leave it at like 0.5 to 1 over particle age. I'm going to do a curve. And then this, oh, that's right, because that is particle scale. That's probably why I was looking so insane. 1 to 1. And then the alpha. Add a point in between both of these. I'll have both start as 0. Just kind of rise up. Like a gamer. Give that a go. He's sweating. Bro's about to be sweating bullets. Okay, that scale is way too small. Way too small. Alright, so scale, do like 4 to 4. And the emission rate, we'll do like 2. Okay. It is spawning at completely solid times, and the gravity on it is way too low, so I'm just going to give it a gravity of 1. And I still think it scales, honestly, a bit small. I'll bump it up to like 6, and in order to fix the uniform drips like happening all at the same time, I'm going to do a curve on the emission rate, which is going to be particle random as the curve there, and it'll go from 2 to 0. Like so. We'll do like that, I think should be good. It just looks so weird in uniform. I'm not loving it. I think the lifespan of the particles should definitely be longer. It should be like 3 to 6 seconds, and initial velocity. Honestly, the initial velocity is fine. It's just, it's playing it evenly on every single location. I would prefer it to be more random. That's what I was hoping would happen with the particle emission. That looks a bit better. Maybe like 1 to 0 though. Why is it so even? Maybe system random will fix it. Might be because it was on particle random. Perhaps it wasn't. I feel like particle random should be better than system random. All right. Perhaps we can do the same thing, but now we duplicate this, and then we try this particle here for it. Turn the scale or the size way down to like 3 and 3, and then we could have even more of it. Turn that down to like 2 and 4, up the rate. That scale is gonna have to be. Oh, you know what I just realized too? For the main one as well, it should have a larger radius so it's not so. Maybe like 0.25 at least. Maybe like 0.3. I'll do the same thing for the new one. It needs a radius of like 0.3. And then I think this particle just honestly needs to be a lot smaller. Emission rate should definitely be higher. Like 5. Looking better, but the emission rate of 0.3. Emission radius. Let's try like a whole world unit difference. I don't think I'm on the right particle. That is not making a difference at all. Emission radius 5. Okay, we're gonna do emission radius 1, and then we're gonna change the shape to globe. I meant for sure to say disk. I meant tube. Nice, that's actually a lot better. We can make that radius down now. It doesn't need to be all the way up at 1. We can do like 0.5 for that. And then for this like little water bit that's dripping off of it, emission radius of like 0.5 as well. And then we could have its scale size go up a bit. Change its default scale to like... That's fine. Let's give that a go. You know what? Maybe the system age needs to be shorter. 10 seconds is a bit much. We'll do 5 seconds with a delay of 2 seconds. No, 3 seconds. And let's see how that looks. Not bad. It's getting better. It's getting better. If this guy, if I had finished texturing up this entire backside of him too, this thing would be peak right now. One of the easier things to do as long as you have a model or know how to model the outfit. Wait, what? One way the modding tools aren't the hardest, you just need to spend quite a bit of time learning. Yeah, it's... If you've done any stuff in like Unity, for example, a lot of it translates over. Like particles, for example, like what I've been messing with, every particle system in every game is basically the same thing. I think Unreal's probably the most different, but it's still the same thing at its core. Learning to see a cool ass entrance. Yeah, I'm adding like water drips and screen shakes and all kinds of stuff to it, and I think it's adding a lot of cinematic. I just don't love how those particles look. Maybe their scale overall needs to be random. I think that might help. Let's do particle scale. Right now it goes from 1 to 1, so it's basically an unused scale. So I'm going to, oh yeah, 6 to 6, that's completely unused. I want to do basic, scale, random, particle, random between like 3 and 6. Can't really see it all that well, to be honest. Do 3 and 8. Gonna use the floaty death statue on new maps? Yes. This is not just for huge grass. I do want to add it to huge grass because I think it would actually be really fun in gameplay. But yeah, it'll be on other stuff too. That was better. That was an improvement for sure. Oh! I want to add it to EMP weapon. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Distracted by somebody messing with a Sonic rig they found on a YouTube channel. The overlap between the Sonic fans and the Halo fans is surprisingly crazy. I need a jacket. It's cold as hell in here. Who added me in supporter chat? Man, it's chilly in here. God damn, it's chilly. Going ham trying to find a source for the wombat concept art. It's out there somewhere. What are you shoot? There's always something for this dude to shoot at. He is pissed. Scrub. I do not like these vague dark voids I did for the leg joints. I can do better than that. This thing needs some love. I never finished the bottom. Actually, I got surprisingly far with it. I don't remember doing all this. Oh wait, yeah I do. I remember this. Yeah, but I need to do a lot better than that, to be honest. These are strange. I saw the fire. I live an hour away from the fire. Good God. I hope you're doing alright, Joe. I've seen all the pictures from LA. It looks absolutely horrifying. I keep checking the wildfire maps and just like keeping an eye on how things are going. It's not great. It is not great. And it just keeps spreading. Encino is like getting targeted. It's about to get hit by the fires. It's crazy that it's still burning. Specifically, you'd have no idea there was a fire going on. I remember back when I lived in Vegas, you could see the California fires because the sky would just like turn this like rusty orangish red color in midday, and the sun would just be like a blood red in the sky, even though it's just because the fires would get carried through the winds all the way over to Vegas. It's really scary. Yeah, it's extremely fucking scary. Natural disasters are horrifying. Or maybe they're unnatural disasters because maybe government space lasers have fired down and hit trees to light them on fire. Think about it, bro. Think about it. I am distinctly open to the possibility that some people, for whatever fucked up reason, are starting these fires. I'm not against that. Like, it's obviously it's a natural thing that just happens, but it would not surprise me if somebody was just like a psychopath and they were just like, I just want to watch a whole neighborhood burn down, and then they just started a fire and then nobody could do anything about it because it started. Insurance companies everywhere are just like, fuck, fuck, fuck. One guy ruined everything. Are people who start fires in different places? 100%, 100%. There's no way to prove it though, right? Because like, how are you? What? Because it could be an accident. It could be on purpose. Somebody could just flick a single cigarette butt, and that is like the cigarette butt that ends everything. That's why Smokey the Bear exists. He's like, hey, don't be fucking stupid, bro. Don't be an idiot. Weasel, what's up, sweetie? What you doing? You come sit in my lap, girl? Weasel, Weasel. You cold? Is it chilly in here? Yeah, it is. Yo, Wrath! Thank you very much for 28 months! God damn, thank you very much. Some insurance companies have removed fire cover. Yeah, I'm deeply disappointed, and at the same time, not surprised at all. At all. And it's not like insurance companies are gonna, like, let you know loudly, like, hey, we're taking fire coverage off your stuff. They're just gonna, like, silently remove it, because when was the last time your insurance company called you to tell you some important shit? For me, it's never. I have to call them for everything. So them sneakily being like, oh, we're just gonna remove fire insurance because the fires have been so crazy lately. Haha, teehee. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. I get it. Like, I get why they did it, because they're gonna... if they had to cover all the houses that are getting burned down in these giga ultimate giant fires, they would probably be, like, broke as fuck. Like, I don't know if insurance companies have enough money to cover that. So, like, I get it from a business standpoint, but also fucked up beyond belief. Like, that's your whole job, bro. People don't pay you money just because it's fun. They pay you because you have a job to do. That's literally what they're there for. Anyway, everyone hates insurance companies. Everyone's always hated insurance companies. And they will continue to always hate insurance companies. Dude, I'm gonna be honest, I hate going to the doctor. Not because I hate needles or going to the doctor in general. I hate going to the doctor because it's fucking overpriced. I don't even remember the last time I went to the doctor. They're like, oh, you should go every 6 months. I'm like, okay. No, I don't think I will, actually. I think I just fucking won't. I'm good. I'll just die, I guess. Like, if I was, like, bleeding out, like, if I had accidentally, like, cut, like, a jugular vein or somewhere, I'd be like, fuck, dude, I'm not calling an ambulance. Somebody drive me over there. Like, one of my arteries, I just... Okay, maybe, actually, I don't know. If I somehow, like, was just, like, gushing blood, I'd be like, alright, maybe I'll call the ambulance. Maybe I'll pay out of pocket for that. Can't even die, it costs too much, I know. That whole process is, like, super expensive. Funeral homes are just like, money. People are dying. Families are sad. Look at all that money they have to pay us for a service. Ambulance costs like $5 grand. I know, that's insane. They're quivering in their boots, the CEOs right now. I know. Luigi Mangione. Is that his name? I think it's Mangione. He started something. People are like... Yeah, I didn't feel sad. I'll be honest. Like, I probably should have, because, like, another person has died, a family is sad, but at the same time, I know what he did, so I'm not sad. Doctor doesn't care about... No, dude, everybody in the world just cares about money. Well, not everybody, but you know what I mean. Most people just care about money. Can't really blame them either, but, like... It'd be like that. Money makes the world go round. I just wish I had enough money to just not give a fuck anymore and just live a peaceful life and not have to deal with all this bullshit. Start a crypto wallet. Dude, you know what I should do? I should have a crypto wallet. I should put it in the description and be like, if anybody wants to release me from my suffering, here's my crypto wallet, bro. It's $0 and it's 0 coins. Like if you're a crypto oiler, here's my wallet. I'll make Halo mods forever. Landing gear coin. Yeah. With enough money to mod Halo 3 into old age? Exactly. Let me just make cool mods for the rest of my life. I would, dude. I am way too obsessed. Landing gear coin, hell yeah. Dude, to the moon, bro! Watch me just like start a coin and be the one YouTuber who doesn't rug pull. Like, we're like, wow, that's actually shocking. He's just like, just keeping the coin there. He just made like 20 grand off of it. He could have made like $2 million if he just rug pulled, but he just made like 20 grand. He's chilling. Like, yeah, you're right. You're goddamn right. And I'm gonna make sandwiches. I'm gonna make some basic ass sandwiches every day with that 20 grand that I made off of landing gear coin. Better fucking believe it. Guh coin is good. I would say Guh coin, but I bet somebody's already done it. It's probably already Guh. There's Guh coined all over the place. The boy out sandwich. I make some pretty fire sandwiches. I'm actually becoming a decent cook. Ever since I moved into my new place, I've been cooking quite a bit. Sandwiches, pasta, meats. I've been enjoying cooking. I used to hate cooking, bro. I'd be like, just throw something in the microwave. Fuck that. You can rug pull me, RJ. Nah, that'd be fucked up. As much as it would be nice to just be like set for life if I did. I have a moral compass, and I wish I didn't. I feel like my life would be way easier, and if I could just like fuck people over and just be like evil as fuck, but I just can't. I'm just not like, I don't know, dude. I think my parents just raised me right. I hate to say it, like I'm not religious or anything. My dad was super religious, and he just like taught me a lot of like the values of religion and stuff. And even though I personally find it all to just be stories that help society run smoothly, I don't know, all that shit's still there. So I care too much about people. Sucks. I can see so many people just being like straight fucking evil and making like tons of money. Yo, Dark Steel, thank you for the 2. Hear me out. Bot coin. Oh, it's Greens. That's Greens coin. That's Greens right there. He's a bot. He has a coin. Bot coin. Religion is also a scam. I mean, it's often used as a scam. The religion itself is not a scam. For me, religion just boils down to really good values that keep a society running smoothly so that people can be like, you know, just encourages you to be kind to each other, be giving and all that stuff, which are all positive values that, like, if you are a human creature and as like a human organism, you abide by those values, your society and your community grows in a healthy way and you kind of propagate your species further. So if you look at it from like, I feel like a very scientific biological standpoint, religion makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense. It keeps your community and everything just going really, really smoothly, really, really well. And it's great. It's fantastic. I love the values. Don't need religion to be kind. Exactly. I'm not religious. I try to be kind to people. Try to do the right thing. I can literally only name one religion that is in it for the money. Okay, you gotta understand there's one religion's in it for the money. Most religions just exist because I don't know, it exists for various different reasons, but like my take is they're generally good. Just don't take them literally. You know? I think there's like some spiritual shit going on in the universe. We haven't quite figured it all out yet. Because studying the consciousness is really subjective and nobody wants to risk their entire career as a scientist to go into some woo-woo shit. But do I think any of the religions have figured it out? No. Maybe Buddhism's close. Joe, thank you for the 2. Appreciate it. Okay, Drake, real question. Would you buy a $70 mini deep fryer? It also has auto-draining and filtration for oil reuse. Are you willing to be enough of a shit to get one? And maybe a pizza oven, too. Well, I just bake pizza in the oven regularly. I don't want to have to do, like, a whole-ass pizza oven, because, honestly, for me, the flavor isn't that much different. But a $70 mini deep fryer, I'd be fucking down, dude. I would be down. Gyarados, thank you for the 3. Appreciate it. The Great Journey is the only religion, brothers. Listen to the prophet's words. May I evangelize you one day, Mr. Bodkin, with the Bungie Catholic lore? Dude, I really do love the, like, Catholic Christian symbolism in Halo. It's really cool. I like the parallels a lot. I think religion's, like, so deeply ingrained in our culture and society that when you implemented it in something like Halo and you have, like, these subtle cues to it, it just feels very powerful. It is a very powerful thing, because religion is, like, this very powerful, grandiose thing, and implementing it in a story like Halo is just, I don't know, it's cool as fuck, man. I love it. The Covenant lore is very culty. I mean, to be fair, most religions, if you look at them with no sense of belief, they all look kind of culty. That's the thing. They can be used good and bad. I mean, you have tons of people who are really kind and giving and live amazing lives because of religion, but then you also have people who go on fucking crusades and blow people up because of religions, you know? So it's like, it's really how you use it. I'm a lich driver. Yeah. Pastafarian. My god is the flying spaghetti monster. Well, the Covenant had a gun pointed at the galaxy. Exactly. See, more evidence. I mean, look at like, look at those gigapastors. What are they called? The mega pastors. They're mega churches. They go on like TV, and they just do like the biggest bullshit stuff you've ever seen. They're like, God spoke to me today. Come up on stage. I will cure your disabilities. Oh man, those guys are the worst. They're straight evil, bro. If there's evil in the world, it is those guys. For money, I just like, it's just so gross. Drake's God is a Halo 2 Scarab physics model. Facts, real and true. Every night, I get down on my knees, I put my hands together, and I pray to the Halo 2 Scarab physics model that it does not break yet again. Those mega churches are horrible people. Oh, they're terrible, awful people, the worst people. They just prey on gullible, unintelligent people and make shit tons of money off of them. It's really sad. It's really, really sad. Oh yeah, pray to me now. Every night you go to sleep, you say, I hope Rejected Shotgun makes cool mod today. Darkseid, thank you for the 2. Appreciate it, man. My tribe are the good and holy people, and the other are the bad people who do bad things. Yup. Listen, tribalism is so deeply ingrained in us as human beings. We're so cooked, man. We're so fucking good, dude. Our tribalism is so deep. It's better to just acknowledge it and move on rather than to acknowledge it and try to do better than to just be like, no, it's not there. Everybody treats people other than like them and their tribe differently. It's in our DNA. It'd be like that. It's better to just acknowledge it and try to go and do better. Anyway, why the fuck are we talking about this? We got Halo mods to make. I'm just like zooming around. I don't really want to work on textures, but I was cooking a little bit with these back textures. They're not half bad. Go ahead and nuke us, please. All right, I'll longsword nuke. I want to make the EMP weapon really badly. I think the EMP weapon would be so sick. Oh, I deleted it. Oops. RJ never finishes. Mods. RJ, give us your religious perspective. Speaking of tribe stuff, I really love the tribal nature of Halo's music. Yeah, they got like the nice drums and stuff in there. It's pretty cool. It was pretty neat. It's beautiful, isn't it? Oh, I respawned and it disappeared. Damn it! I hate Sapien. Now then, allow us to create grand, glorious concepts. We shall texture the big boy. I want to make cool shapes. I don't know fully what I want to do for the back of this dude, but something cool. Something cool. Maybe like, go like, boom. I don't know, like boom. 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 That's a good start. We could have a shape like that. Fill that in. Not bad, not bad. Liking. And we could do over here. I could try to like trace the same kind of shape, like boom, 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 boom. Clean that up a little bit, but that's not bad. We can like draw more shape. I need basically what I've learned when doing foreignery stuff is you like basically make large geometric shapes and then you cut into it with like cool lines and other sort of like cut out other geometric shapes. Give it a smiley face. Okay, foreigner smiley face. Here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Huge, large even. We'd like fill it in and then do little cuts with like shapes and stuff. It'd be sick. Hyogen with a 257. Oddly specific, but thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I'm working on my mods. Getting sidetracked. Watching you get sidetracked from being sidetracked while you work on your mods. Jesus Christ, I had like a stroke reading that. Getting sidetracked when modding is too easy. It's a shame. Same thing happens when you're doing general game dev. It's just like so tempting to just get completely distracted by the most stupid ideas and things. And where you put your face on a moon like one of the artists did on the standoff maps. I would totally do that. I would 100%. I'm that kind of guy. I've already done that before on certain projects. Let me grab my project alphas here. Let's see if these would be any good here. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Do like 1, 2, 2, 2, 3. No, that's too similar to the one that's right above it. Maybe over here, though. Oh, wait, I bet these would look good over here. Yeah? Kind of looks tribal, like feathers or something. I don't hate it, though. I love Standoff, such a good map. It is. Standoff is a great map. Although I will say Standoff is kind of just Spartan laser hell a lot of the time, which does suck. A lot. Don't get Splazer then? Oh, you know what? Honestly, my bad. Yeah, I shouldn't have just existed somewhere. Like isolation, it has Flood Christ. Oh, did you say Flood Christ? Oh my god. Jesus Christ. It's also my favorite thing. Bro, just armor lock. Yeah, you take that back. You take that back right now, I swear to God. Like cord storage, the giant eye monitor. Yeah, that thing's cool. Maybe try the marathon logo. It's not a bad idea. There's something vaguely similar up here. Had some minor similarities. Ooh, that circular pattern's kind of messy, huh? That is not the right thing. It's a little better. I like Blood Gulch because it came from Fortnite. Me too! I'm so glad they gave Master Chief from Fortnite his own game series. That was really cool of them. Whoa, 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 whoa. How's it going? What up, DS? Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well today. Give it udders? Jesus Christ. What's wrong with you people? It'd just be normal. Oh, I mixed them up. Oops. Even when I touched Fortnite, I played it for only a few days and uninstalled. Just play Marvel Rivals, bro. It's just a better game. Looks like a giant foreigner sword from the back. It really does. I've thought about that a lot. It literally just looks like an insanely large sword, and I think it's cool as fuck. Gyarados with the $8 Doge. Thank you very much, man. Thank you. Set up to Storm on Halo 3 Co-op Lasso. Good God. Keep going. Power through his holding. Halo 3 grunts have missiles for arms when throwing grenades. Yeah, I know. It's fucking horrifying. Awful. I'm running Squirrel Girl, Marvel Rivals. No one can stop me. She's pretty good. She's pretty good. I like playing Storm. Storm's beastly, dude. He's an absolute beast in that game. Coochie. I was playing her before the update, and I was owning, and then the update came out, and they, like, buffed the fuck out of her, and I've just been slapping children, bro. Straight up. These people, these kids in the lobbies, they're just getting destroyed. It's hilarious. Her ult fucking sucked. No, it did not, dude. Her ult is insane, and it always has been insane. People are just using it wrong. I literally have gotten team wipes so many times. I'm talking about Squirrel Girl. Oh, yeah, they buffed the fuck out of her ults. It targets players now instead of just going in random directions. It did suck. You're 100% right. Yo, Morat King, with your 3rd ever super chat. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. Strato Sentinel when? JK, unless. I will definitely be doing the Strato Sentinel at some point. It's too cool not to do. It's way too cool not to do. I mean, hey, I have suddenly a great reference for it. With concept art, of course. And other things. I don't want to just like slap a bunch of panels down, but also slapping a bunch of panels down is really easy. I'm probably just going to continue doing that. I think I'm actually doing something with her ult. Yeah. No, Scroll Girl's ult is pretty strong now. The only downside is that it got it I didn't even know it was something that you could damage, but you can damage the group of squirrels. And they reduced its health in half now that it targets players, so like it's way scarier, but also you can just kill it. I don't know what its hitbox is though. Its hitbox is super annoying and weird. You can damage the squirrels, right? That's what I thought. I was like, because they had 600 HP before, which is a ton. Now they have 300, so it's actually killable. Which is good because it targets players now, so it should be killable. I had no idea, yeah. Me neither. I've been no-lifing Marvel Rivals. In-game, I'm like, well, okay, I can't say I've been no-lifing it, but I'm level 30. I didn't play it on launch. I waited, like, a couple weeks after. I'm playing a lot of comp. It's really fun, dude. Because I loved Overwatch so much. Overwatch was so fun to me. And then it just stopped being fun, and it started sucking ass, so I stopped playing it. I would hop on every now and then, and it was still decently fun, but it was just... I don't know, I just didn't scratch the itch the way it used to. Marvel Rivals scratches that itch like crazy. It is so fucking addicting. It's so fun. It is not a mistake that everybody loves it. That game is great. PC players are so hard to play with. You play on controller, I get absolutely destroyed by them. Yep. Especially with like Hawkeyes and stuff. I mean, if you play on controller, you can still do pretty good though. Aim assist goes crazy. You just have to know how to use it. Like MCC, for example, aim assist is like, with controllers is better than playing on a keyboard and mouse most of the time. You can just do better. What you wearing this past couple of streams? I have to ask, do you plan on doing with this guy once it's done? Well, one, I'm just going to throw him up on my GitHub for anybody to mess around with and use him. Two, I'm going to make him a boss in my upcoming firefight mod that I've been planning, which I think will be pretty exciting. My firefight mod, I think, is going to be a lot of fun, and having like a giant guardian to work with, as well as having like smaller, more finalized guardians to like work alongside him would just be really cool. Besides, well, he's also going to be an Easter egg on Huge Grass. He's gonna be kind of like a half Easter egg, half like just boss obstacle entity that people can choose to summon if they so decide it. I think that'll be pretty fun, but also, yeah, he's gonna be a big boss that I can use in my firefight mod, and it'll be, you know, released. So if you want to use him in a mod, you're more than welcome to. Love being able to stay behind my teammates on a slope. Or a sloping game, that's why I main scroll girl. Yeah. Dude, the amount of times I've just been like existing, minding my own business, and a little fucking acorn just like bounces off 3 walls, rolls, and touches my toe, and I die instantly. It's the worst, bro. It's the worst. It's like Junkrat all over again. We'll be playing like hella, like in a backline, just like, oh, I'm having a great time back here, sniping people, doing a lot of damage. My little hit scan daggers, just, and all of a sudden I'm just like, boom, and I look at the kill cam. There's like a squirrel girl shooting at the fucking moon, not even trying to hurt me. Is this firefight mode going to be just as huge as Sandtrap Firefight? Well, it definitely won't initially be as huge as Sandtrap Firefight, because that mod has been worked on for like, I feel like years. So I can't just like make something as massive and impressive as Sandtrap Firefight, but the goal is to have it be similar to Sandtrap Firefight in the sense that it's like this really big thing, but it's also going to be different because it's going to be kind of like open world. It's not going to be a completely linear experience. It's going to be kind of up to players, very dynamic, kind of like Halo Infinite style open world. So in that sense, no, but also yes, kind of half and half. One of the main reasons I'm doing this is because I want to be able to make a really cinematic campaign style mod without having to necessarily commit to like a giant lore storyline. But also, a lot more people would play a firefight mission-centric mod than they would a multiplayer mod like Huge Grass. And as much as I wish I could make giant multiplayer maps that everybody could play on, we're probably never getting an MCC server browser. And unless I do like a huge like media blitz about El Dorito, which I'm not against at all, I still want to do at some point. I think a firefight story is RTS compatible with your firefight stuff? Yeah, it should be. Though if it'll probably be like a player one only type deal. Unless I can do some scripting witchcraft to make it work for other players as well, which is not off the table. I just haven't experimented with full multiplayer compatibility for that. Okay, a lot of random panels done. Can't wait to see it when I'm 50. Nah, it actually shouldn't, like, it'll take a while, don't get me wrong, but I have a whole plan laid out for how I want to do it, and it really shouldn't be too hard. The good news is most of like the encounters and stuff are basically set up and ready to go, right? Like the complicated stuff is going to be like doing cinematics and scripting to get that all like nailed down. But then, you know, there's more to it than that, obviously. Like making the map itself isn't really going to be hugely challenging. Like Huge Grass here is basically the same aesthetic I'm going to shoot for. It's the easiest, I know it the best. You just put down a bunch of trees, a bunch of rocks, you make some cliffs, you sculpt some shapes into the ground. Obviously it's going to be smaller and more dense for a lot of areas, but then the big open world section of it's going to be similar to Huge Grass. Probably smaller than Huge Grass because I'm not going to be using sped up vehicles. I wanted to start in Halo modding. Where would I begin? I would watch YouTube tutorials personally. There's some great ones out there. Frying Pan Productions has some good ones. I think his name is Frying Pan Productions. Or is it Pancake Productions? I'm pretty sure it's Frying Pan Productions, right? I don't remember. Something like that. Also, Chunkier Bean has some great tutorials as well. All the mod tools have similarities between the games. I would highly recommend learning Halo 3 first. Halo 3 is, in my opinion, the best place to start because it's pretty complex. But it's not like... Maybe Halo 2, it depends. I think Halo 3 is the best place to start. Most people love Halo 3. It's not insanely complicated. It will feel like that at first, obviously because you're learning an entirely new thing, but yeah, I would watch some tutorials. I think Chunkier Bean's intro tutorials are really, really good. I highly recommend those. Can't believe it started because of the dig site shit. What, this project? Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't for me seeing what the actual Bungie model of the Guardian Accumulator looked like, I would have never decided to make my own. Ooh, I like that shape down there. It looks good. I haven't even done any of the detailing on these big geometric shapes yet, but I will. Alright, this is looking pretty decent. I don't necessarily need to fill all the space in, but I will add in some details over to the side here. I'm thinking just some more of these basic lines, maybe facing outwards would look good. Just, oh, you know what? No, these would look really good here. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I think that's decent, basic geometric shapes. Now I can start cutting into them and do stuff. Morat King with a 2. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Said, meow. So true, actually. You know, my cat says that all the time. I always wonder what she meant by that. Miwo. You got that right. Yeah, it's a little better. Honestly. Yeah, that's better too. Marvel Rivals is like that one game I play after I finish Halo Infinite Operation Pass. I mean, it's just, if you ever played Overwatch back in the day and you were like, damn, this game is sick as fuck, that's literally what Marvel Rivals feels like to me. It's just, oh, it's that good feeling from the launch of Overwatch. If you ever were there for that and you played it, it's, you get that exact same super nice, positive feeling of just like, it's new, it's fresh, it's fun, there's tons of content. I missed that, I needed that. And it's so good, bro. It's so good. Trapezoid. Overwatch never stuck with me, but I'm loving Marvel Rivals. Yeah, I mean, Overwatch, to be honest, had that same feeling as Marvel Rivals, where it's like really fun. If you ever got into it, you probably would have felt that. But yeah, it definitely fell off hard, which is sad because it was a really great game. Oh! Oh! This whole shape is on the wrong layer. Ew! How did I fuck that up? That's disgusting. Ew. Get out of here. You're disgusting. Don't even look at me. Ew. I enjoy the IP more than Overwatch. Yeah, that makes a big difference. I mean, Overwatch's IP was supposed to have like a whole detailed storyline in comics and PvE. That was supposed to happen. It didn't, but it was supposed to. I know Jeff is in the Gwenpool comics, but I haven't read them. Yeah, I haven't either. To be honest, I'm not a huge Marvel guy. I watched like most of the movies when they came out in theaters for the MCU, which was pretty enjoyable. I liked them. Loved the original Iron Man. It was so fun. Great start to that whole franchise. As far as comics, though, not a huge comic. The only comic I've read was Watchmen. Watchmen was great. That was a really good read. Most people stopped caring after Endgame. Well, it just got kind of bad after Endgame. It was just like not good. It was all on Disney Plus shows, and a lot of them were just not great. I really just didn't enjoy them. I liked Loki. Loki season 1 was really good. Yeah, that was a good one. WandaVision was alright. I think I stopped after that though. I tried to watch that Hawkeye one, but it was just kind of mid. It felt like kind of a CW show, to be honest. Which I liked the Flash CW show. That was pretty fun, but only like the first couple seasons. After that was just really crappy and boring and repetitive. Arrow was fun. I like the first couple seasons of Arrow. Flash CW fell off. Yeah, the first seasons were super fun. Had a good story. Really enjoyed them. I would honestly recommend people go watch those just if you want like a turn your brain off, like goofy, silly, like they feel like classic like 2000s TV dramas, but like more modern, and it's kind of fun to get that same like vibe from like a newer show. You want to see bad, watch Superwoman. Yeah, I heard that most of the new CW shows just weren't very good. They kind of were just riding off the hype of Arrow, I'm pretty sure. Because Arrow started it all. Arrow was great. Everybody loved Arrow. Everybody was like, Oliver Queen, he's so cool. Or if you're a girl, you're just like, he's so hot. Or gay, you know, I don't judge. But that was awesome. I really enjoyed it. I watched most of Arrow and the Flash season 1 with my brothers. I like brought my projector downstairs when we all lived together and we just like watched it all the time. It was a blast. wonder how the James Gunn DCU is going to be like. The Superman movie looks really good, to be honest. I mean, James Gunn cooks. Like, he really just doesn't miss. Like, I can't think of any of his films off the top of my head that just haven't been really great. I have a feeling his Superman and DCU is going to be pretty good. James Gunn is just a great director, filmmaker. DC talk bores me. What are your current plans on those textures you're doing? Mainly just adding more foreignery panel shapes like this. I want to fill in this dead space here. I don't really like this shape that I have right here. I want to throw this in game though, see how it's looking right now. Hey Weasel. Weasel, Weasel. Oh, hi girl. Okay, I just came in the room meowing up a storm. Oh. Guardian Accumulator. You, and you. We go won't like that. We go you. Boom, save. Boom, save. Boom, save. Love you, Weasel. Alright, we import bitmaps. We are going to go from no textures in the back to many textures in the back. Well, some textures in the back. Oh, I just realized I don't have any darker colors for these panels. That's why they don't stand out at all. I gotta fix that real quick. I desire knowledge, rejected botcon. Wait, which blend do you use for Halo Infinite vehicle baking stuff? I've seen a few in the archive. I don't know what you use specifically. I mean, any. You just have to learn how to bake textures in Blender. You can bake textures in any blend file. Literally, it's super easy. I will show you how to do it in like 2 seconds. You go to your render tab, switch to cycles, GPU compute, set your samples to like something really low, like 16, because you're not going to need them. So that's it. That's all you do. Cycles, GPU compute, really low samples. Then you go to the bake tab, and just like I did on all those streams, the way I had it set up, you bake just color. Or for the normal, you just bake normal. Just diffuse in color, and then you would switch like between all the textures in the shading tab here, the different nodes that you would use. You just do that. And yeah, pretty straightforward stuff. You can ever go watch me bake. It's literally just what I showed you there, but like hooking up the nodes. Kind of figured out baking, but I just need to blend because honestly, I just need to bake the Infinite Pelican interior and send them. I mean, shit, I'd be down. It's a lot of work, I'm letting you know right now. But yeah, you just do that. I would just, if you literally go back to any of my Halo 4 streams when I'm baking stuff, you can just see the way I have it set up. It's literally just the setup I showed you right here. The texture baking, but with the specific shader nodes and like outputs and the noodles. The way I have it set up is really simple. I literally just drag one of the textures from the Halo shader node into like the output and then bake just over and over. Come here, Weasel. Come here. Oh, sweet girl, Weasel. I missed you. I missed you, Weasel. You're so cute. You're so cute. I love the Weasel. Look at how cute this cat is, bro. She's so fucking cute. Oh, black kitty. Oh, you're good luck. People say black cats are bad luck. She's good luck. Oh, you're so cute, Weasel. You're so cute. Yeah, you are. I love the Weasel. I'm a happy girl. You're so happy. Because they like the stream. That's true. Please do leave a like on the stream. If we hit 100 likes, I will hit the gritty. I can't hit the gritty. I don't know why I said that. I have no idea how to hit the gritty. But I'll try. I said that because we're not going to hit 100 likes. Making 100 ult accounts immediately. Bro's going to ult on 100 accounts? No! Dun, 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 dun. If I set this color a little darker, maybe it just needs to show up better on like a darker color. We'll do 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, Let's give it a try. Did I export? I don't know if I exported. I don't think I did. Wait, hold on. I'll read that. Give me 1 sec. Let's see, Darkstone, thank you for the 2! Appreciate it. Thank you. So proceeds to make 200 accounts to dislike just to start a war. Brother, dislikes don't take away from the likes. An invisible metric. Good try, though, pal. That's a bit better. They're a little bit darker now. Honestly, they should be even darker. I can barely see them. Like, from certain angles you can, but due to the way that I have the reflectivity amounts set up, you really can't see it too well. From here, it's pretty good. Maybe I should have made this a larger shape. Maybe doing all these smaller, intricate shapes just wasn't the move. Maybe just some, like, overall larger shapes might have ended up looking a bit better. Bro's gonna ult like Winter Soldier just again! Over and over and over. Not bad, not bad. Can we get metal looking instead of stone like? Yeah. Transformers noises. Oof, ow, ouch. This is also the mental break that I need. I need to stare at this scarab. Yeah! The sound should happen after just wait. I think the sound should happen just another second after it currently does. If you mean the beam firing after the sound's playing, that's something I've been thinking about a lot. Molrai King with your 5th ever super chat. Thank you very, very much. I really do appreciate that. Remember that one time I gave everyone a gifted sub or whatever they're called here on YouTube? Memberships. Yeah, I wish they were called subs, but subs are taken by the subscriber button already. But yes, I do. Or what? Wait, did you? Because you have like a very low super chat. Did you do a massive gifting? I feel like you may have. I feel like it wasn't recent though, if you did. If it was a while ago, I may have slipped my memory. But if you did, I really do fucking appreciate it. Those mean a lot. And like, they bring the community together a lot. We get a lot of people to support our chat, a lot of people in the game nights. It's fucking fantastic. For the boom after the special buttons are pressed. Oh, yeah, no. So right now, it just instantly summons the Guardian whenever I press the buttons. But what I want to do is make it so you press the buttons, and there'll be a pause for like 5 to 10 seconds where like certain sound effects are playing and like certain like ominous things are happening, and then the boom just doom. Right now, this is just like an unfinished test, so it's going. Whoa, wait, Molrai can gifted 10 memberships, dude. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now I definitely remember. Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. For real, thank you so much, dude. That's fantastic. Thank you very, very much. Guys, if you just got gifted by Morat King, be sure to give him your thanks. That's awesome. Thank you very, very much. Thank you, bro. We're going to be hearing that for a minute. Oh, gotta go. Good night. Morat, hopefully you have a fantastic night. Thank you so much. You live up to the king in your name. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Oh. Trying to find the Wombat Optic artwork source. I feel like I've seen it before somewhere. If I get gifted a sub soon, I need to have my gaming account set. This one is the one I have connected to my Discord. Oh yes, the sister to Discord. Well, I need to grab some water really quickly. Dude, shout out again to Morat King for all the memberships. I had to get some water, though. Drank this Buzzball dry now over the last, like, 2.5 hours, and I'm dehydrated. I gotta get some water. I'll be right back. Super, super quick. Got a tiny Hershey's chocolate bar. Got my water. Life is good. Life is good. You know, I think I might actually switch to the ODST engine for when I do the big firefight mod, because 16 players in that would go pretty fucking hard. Should do it in Halo 4. No. I don't think I will. Because what do I do with all these awesome tags I've made over the years? Long swords, pelicans, drones, phantoms, seraphs, mega mantises, drivable scarabs, liches. You want me to just throw all of that out? Are you telling me you hate the anti-air ghost? You can port it to Reach? Fuck no, I can't. You can port it to Reach. How about you port it to Reach? I'm not doing that shit. You do it. I ain't doing nothing. I don't know if I port it to ODST though, because most of the, actually all of the effects would break if I ported it to ODST. So maybe I'll still, I don't know, we'll see. You know what? If you port it all to Halo 4, then I'll do it. I believe in you. You can make this happen. Look at this stream chat. We found a blog with old Halo 3 and ODST concept art. Ooh, let me see. Hold on. I have to drive this here. It's important. You wouldn't understand. Really has to do an ODST for you. And ODST, easy. I can do ODST. I can drag and drop. Let's see, stream chat though. People found the old concept art. Let me see. Ooh, wait, what? Is this real? Oh no, this is somebody's concept they made. Wait, what? Where did I just read that? Yo, check out stream. Oh, some old anatomy studies in the blogs to be careful. Got you. Where's the? Oh, you posted it. You're posting it. Right here. Oh, okay. I will be careful then. Oh, we got Anchor 9. That's pretty sick. A great Anchor 9 study. Here's the DLC map. Forget the name of it, but that's really cool. Damn, this looks so close to the final version. That's crazy. Oh, bro, I love this poster. That's so good. With the LMG, dude. Yeah, that's it. Funny that they have like some kind of prototype rocket launcher. There's like the, what is that? Is that the old school Falcon design? Or is that supposed to be some kind of like proto Pelican? Look how the Warthogs have different designs too. They've got like a big vent. That's pretty sick. Oh, you guys can't see, my bad. I'm so used to doing the Halo 4 mods where it always shows it no matter what I do. This is the Anchor 9 picture I was talking about. It looks really cool. It looks very, very similar to the final design. Ice Cave looks almost identical to the DLC map. Which is pretty rad. Okay, not almost, but like this section does to me, like this bridge area with like the cliff and everything. Check the ODST tag. ODST tag. What do you, huh? What are you talking about? Search, oh, like search ODST. Yeah, I didn't see anything when I searched ODST. There's a tag index on, oh. Photoshop, Bungie, Environments Game, 3DS, ODS, Halo ODST. Ooh, yeah, wait, this straight up is like a concept for the Wombat. Look at that thing. That's sick. That's so cool. What the fuck? There's Kikowani Station, I think is the name of it, where you fly the Banshees around the flooded area. You can see all the water just totally flooded in the buildings. Damn, this stuff looks crazy. This is so cool. What a great find. I've never seen any of these before. This is cool. Here's the Oni building. You can just see the giant seawalls. Like, oh, that's awesome. That's so awesome. Oh, there's the Oliphant. Oliphant? Oliphant? Yeah, Oliphant. Oh, damn. Even the concepts of the original style of the buildings that you see, like, throughout the entirety of the game, they look so detailed here. My god. This is awesome. Bunch of different variety building types. That's also really cool. This would actually be great if I was ever trying to do like my own ODST buildings. I would totally just base them off of this concept art. This is fantastic. Some of these buildings actually showed up, like this style of building, kind of like built into the walls. You do see some of these, which is pretty cool. It's a lot of cover options and like close-up encounter areas. Here's the bridge, the one you blow up. Looks pretty good. Reminds me a lot, actually. Oh, I gotta steal this. If I ever go back to that Halo 2 remake with ODST style that I was doing for Metropolis, I was needing a concept like this for the areas you go over or under at the beginning of the mission. I was struggling so hard to make them. I would totally just do this. This looks awesome. That's great. This one's pretty cool too. The nighttime vibe of everything just destroyed, going through the streets. Phantom with the searchlight, like beaming down. A battle already over with. Same shot, but daytime, where the battle was taking place. Pretty sick. Oh, dude, yes! The concept for the police pelican right there. That's sick. Look at that. Bungie artists carried so hard. Yeah, they're so talented. This stuff looks awesome. That's so cool. What the fuck? That's sick. Ooh. This basically is like one-to-one with the version that you see in game. Like, they straight up were just like, okay, we're gonna model the concept art exactly. We're gonna do that. There's even more that basically just looks like nearly one-to-one to what we get in game. It's really sick. Really sick. Oh, damn, this is so fucking cool. I really like that drone. Where is that? It was like one of the first ones. This one? That thing looks so dope. It looks like a Star Citizen ship, honestly. You know, thank you for sending this. This is awesome. These are really good. Especially... Come on, where's the bridge one? This one. This is actually extremely helpful for what I wanted to do for the beginning of that Halo 2 mission. Extremely helpful. It looks basically like the initial Metropolis bridge section in shape. That's really great. Whoa, that threw me off. The space elevator should have been a location in a gamer map. Yeah, that would have been awesome. That would have been really awesome. It could still be done. We've been trying to get you to see it for 3 months now. It's fine. What? Just send it in stream chat at any point and be like, hey, stream chat, check it out. I sent you some really dope ass concept art. It doesn't take me long to look at that stuff usually. Concept art for Halo from Fortnite. Yeah, after they saw the success of the Master Chief skin, they made the entire Halo franchise as a spin-off, and that was the concept art they were using. It's pretty sick, right? Car, thank you. The wheels are really big. Going down. Never mind, I'm flying over. As one does. This is normal Scarab behavior. Do not question it. God bless America. This would make a sick boss in the Firefight mod. Then again, so would the Halo 2 Scarab. This thing is just scary as shit. It looks ominous. Man, imagine seeing a screenshot. This as a screenshot on like a Bungie blog post back in like 2008. I would shit my pants violently. I would be like, what is this map? That looks insane. Holy shit, this is crazy, bro. That's so wild. What is this? A new Scarab? Is a Giga map? This looks incredible, bro. I'm gonna Alright, minus a couple textures on here. I feel like this is pretty good. I just want to do, I think this is fine. And then I could just do a couple textures down here on this bit. Maybe some on the inside. Well, inside's not even that important, to be honest. I could just do like here. It'll probably be fine. Don't need to go back in time. It's sick now. I appreciate that. Basically just like a ominous build-up, some extra sound effects, and a couple extra textures, and this thing is done. We're like at the finish line. This is good. Could redo that Scarab using the leaked E3 Halo Wars 1 Scarab as reference. I wouldn't redo it. I mean, it's already really close. Damn, sucks to be that guy. That's crazy. Lose the rise up faster? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I make myself some coffee. God damn. You're missing some underside details, aren't you? Yeah. Yeah, in here. Maybe some in here. I don't know if I'll put anything in there though. I wish I could show you guys a side-by-side of what the original leaked dig site version of it looks like compared to this. It's like pretty shockingly different. Like it's very similar overall, but like anywhere you would zoom in on the details, it just looks shockingly different. I was still talking about the Scarab, not the Guardian. Oh yeah, you're talking about the Scarab. Yeah. Underside details still need to be worked on. The underside itself is decent, but like these little holes need to be fixed. The neck doesn't have any textures. This underside area, these side areas, the giant black voids for the joints need to be way better. Just several things like that overall. I think the top is fine. I would be fine to leave the top like this. It's pretty similar to the actual one. Mostly, yeah, it's just the underside. I think even, yeah, the legs are good. The underside of the legs are fine. I textured those. They could probably use a bit of coloration differences, and it mostly just looks like normal stuff, but other than that, they're pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it overall, just mostly the belly and the neck. Other than that, it's fine. You can just do like destruction states and all that stuff. Coffee. Pretty good though. I think I might jump off for the night. It's kind of late, and I do have some plans tonight, so I'm going to jump off. I'm going to start my stream earlier tomorrow. I apologize that I did start late. I'm going to be streaming like every single day for the next foreseeable future. I'm doing a whole lot of streaming, a whole lot of work, and we're going to get started on the Firefight mod ASAP. But first, we're just going to get this boy done. He's going to be done, bro. He's going to be done. He's going to be sick. No. Yes! I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you very much for all the support today, as usual. We're going to hop off a huge grass soon and be working on some new mods. So I'll probably do a poll in the server at some point to see what you guys are most interested in me working on, and I might take that. Usually I like to just do what I do, but I kind of want to see what you guys are interested in, and be interested in doing some of that stuff because I like having you guys participate and help me out with ideas and things. So we'll see what happens there, though. I'm just going to hop off for the night now, go get ready, and go take care of some stuff. But thank you guys very much. I really hope you enjoy this shorter, a little bit of Guardian work stream. I'll be live again tomorrow. Hope to see you guys there. Ultimate Forge. Yeah, I'm actually very tempted to work on Ultimate Forge. George. I'll see you guys tomorrow, though. We'll make some decisions and do some polls and stuff. Have a wonderful rest of your night, guys. Thank you so much. See you on the Marvel Rivals Goon Session. I'll be there, bro. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Night-night.